And good morning. We're going to do a video of this 1970 CUDA replica. I know what you're saying. You're asking me, what is that? Simply, the car began life as a Barracuda. Barracudas had the exact same body, but with a different option package on the car. That being said, this would have left the factory more than likely with the vinyl top 318 automatic. This car has been built to the CUDA standards. It has a 340. It is hooked up to the famous 833 manual transmission with the Hurst shift package. The exhaust has also been changed out to the CUDA exhaust. So that is how they would come as a side dump. As you see on the car itself, the paint is absolutely beautiful. There's not one rot chip, there's not one scratch. It does have all the proper markings. It does have the fiberglass hood. This is how they would have come from the factory. Now let me point this out. There's this little chip out of the hood here. It's hard to see unless you're physically looking for it, but it is there and I want to point it out to you. Okay? All of your glass is very clean. Interior. It had a good start, but it's not quite done yet. So your carpeting is all done. Your bucket seats are done. Your headliner is very nice. Your dash is clean. There are no cracks in the dash, okay? Your glove box is very tight, fits on there good. It is all stock. Now notice this, the clock wasn't working. They either never ordered one or they didn't replace it, but let's face it, the clock never works anyway. They should have just left it in there. The original radio. For whatever reason, the tachometer isn't working. I checked the cable. I have not pulled the cable out, but it is tight. So it could be something as simple as, the cable itself. The shifter was replaced. It is new. As you see, the carpet is also new. Door panels are in very good shape. I wouldn't say they're new, but there's nothing really wrong with them. There's no scratches, nothing of this on the rear. So there's little things. So like, we don't have the window knobs in it. This rear seat was never recovered. So the rear seat is the original seat and it will need to be covered. See, it is showing its wear. It is the original seat. It's not torn up. It's just, if you got brand new buckets and headliner and the rest of this. So the car is what I would say, it's at the finish line. All the hard stuff on the car is done. So the body and paint work is all done. Very clean, solid car when they started with the car. I'll open up the trunk. We can get a better look on the inside. Go on my website. I have at least 60 plus photos of the car. That includes everything that's underneath. Okay, you can see all the pans, the frame, everything on the car. Okay, I opened up the trunk for you. As you can see, this is an overspray from when they painted the car. This is the original trunk. Notice the pans are rock solid. You got a little surface rust, but anybody that's built a Mopar knows that these are famous for the rusting. This has not had that issue. It's extremely clean. The panels are very solid. You can see there's no weld marks, there's no cut marks, there's no patching. So we're going to finish up on the trunk. I just wanted to show you a little bit where the lights are. It is very clean. There you go. This would be very easy just to clean up and to do the final paint. Why they didn't do that at the time of the paint job, I don't know. But underneath the trunk lid, you can see it's very, very nice. They did evidently have the lid off when they did spray. And the channels, it's clean, it looks nice. All of your rubber is new. It is very soft. All right, we'll move on from here. I've opened the hood. Let's take a look at the hood. You notice that there are no springs on the hood. Okay. And there is no latch on the front. So your hood pins is what is locking this down. And they are tight when it is on the car. This is the 340 4-barrel. From the factory, they would have been at 275 horsepower. Now I'm pulling that from memory, so if I'm not like 100% correct on that, you can correct me if you like. On this build, it does have quite a cam. I'll fire it up for you in just a minute. Let you have a good look at it. All right, let me fire it up for you so that you can hear it. Okay, this is a cold start, so let's be a little nice on the girl here. That whine is on the radio, so yes, the radio does work. As you can tell, it does have quite a cam. It does run very smooth. It is, you know, if you are looking for that classic sound and feel, this car definitely has it. Give you one more quick walk around. So the 340 is a very solid build. There's no smoke. There's no issues of that kind at all. It's a very nice driving car. I've had it out on the road. All of your gaps are very nice. They got the the door on gaps are very clean in the front and the rear. The matte back on the hood is just as sharp as they would ever look. While I'm thinking about it, I want to point this out. I don't know why they're not in here. The reflector, it's just a piece of plastic, it snaps in. All the lights do work on her. Why they're not on the car, I don't know. They're not expensive, they are available. This rear window is pretty cool. This is the metal one. It is not the cheap, plastic ones that I've seen. This is one of the more expensive ones that's available. It's very nice. The hood light isn't going to have to check. It's probably just a bulb since the turn indicators are working. The dash lights themselves are not lighting up. There's a light that's coming underneath the dash that does, and I can turn it up or down. The wiper motors are working, although there are no wiper arms on the hood, but I can hear it moving. So that's our video, and I want to thank you for actually tuning in. This is a beautiful car, and like I said, it's right at the finish line. All of the mechanicals are done. The car runs very nice. It just needs a few things and she will be 100%. It is a beautiful car though. It really is.